Alright guys, here we go. We've got another clip of Supernanny that needs to be commented on. And this clip is called, I Want My Video! Just that title is just hilarious. I remember seeing this clip years ago and I just thought it was very amusing. So I saw it in my feed this morning and I decided to comment on it. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Wendy Agate was a single mom and lives in Littlehampton with her three daughters, Marie, aged 10, Amy, aged 9, and Mary Ann, who's aged 7, and controls the whole house.
Controlling it with controlling the house with maximum rage and carnage.
Her ferocious temper.
Just be happy you weren't in the way of that. Yeah, if I tried pulling that in my household as a kid, I would have been sent to my dad's closet. I don't know, I guess maybe corporal punishment should be more of a thing in society, or at the very least, implement some of Supernanny's techniques to try to control these kids.
Hang on, Dr. Bomb waiting to explode.
I think the bomb already went off. But you know what? She's absolutely right. The thing is, she is right, and when it comes to being a parent, you need to kind of instill good values in your children early on in life, so you don't get that, that bomb waiting to go off kind of mentality of your children. It's funny how she just said that. She clearly does not care at all.
Mary Ann rules the roost.
You know what? That wouldn't happen if you were a parent or went about things the right way, or instilled good values in your children at a young age. If you did all that, wouldn't you wouldn't have that situation where your kids will run the house. They get their way every time.
She's the boss.
And once again, you need to kind of nip that in the bud at a young age. You don't want your kids to grow up to become, overprivileged brats. Unfortunately, we see too many of those people in society. Just wait until, one of these kids, if they grow up, the way that they're portrayed here, wait until they interact with the police. They think they're running the show, or, the rules don't apply to them. Yeah, try that on the cops.
Mary Ann keeps on behaving.
I feel like in terms of, getting your kids ready to go to sleep, you kind of have to, I guess, wind them down progressively over time. You kind of, work them into, wanting to go to sleep or go to bed. At this point, like she's too awake and alert to even go to sleep. You need to kind of work her down, and it's clear I don't think the mom did it here at all.
Badly, right through till bedtime. No one can sleep until she's finished her marathon tantrums.
And once again, I feel like if you kind of, for one, hand down some discipline and kind of get your, get the kids to behave themselves, and then when it comes to bedtime, kind of, work them down to wanting to go to bed. Get them ready, if you will. You wouldn't have this problem. I guess the only alternative, if the mom's going to continue what she's doing, she could at least invest in some soundproofing.
Supernanny Joe Frost is Wendy's last hope.
Or I guess maybe some parenting books or articles would probably help.
16 years experience, she's turned around the toughest of kids.
You got that right. She's torn. I've seen her tear down, the biggest bullies. I'm surprised she doesn't go around with a cape.
But how will she handle 7-year-old Marianne and her tyrannical grip on the Agate family?
Once again, I like how, the bullies of the household are kind of being portrayed as, tyrannical rulers. But you know what? That is pretty valid in terms of how they portray themselves, and it's imperative that you teach good values to your children at a young age, so they can become the best people they can be.
It's bedtime.
Oh boy, here we go. That face. Of course, it's more of a face of, fear, I guess you could say. or a please leave me alone kind of face. That almost looks like a scary monster face to me. It looks like a face you might see on some monster.
Maria and Amy are ready for sleep.
She's like, come on, let me sleep. Come on, let me sleep, damn it. I've got stuff to do in the morning.
But Marianne fancies a late-night movie.
Now, that line is pretty much incomprehensible, but she said, I want my video, hence the title. You know what? If she behaved herself, the mom might actually let her, watch a movie. You know what? If she behaved herself, she probably wouldn't mind that much. Heck, I did it when I was a kid. In fact, even for my parents to this day, my mom tells me she likes to have the TV on when she goes to bed because it helps her sleep. By the way, if you haven't figured out what movie that is, it's the 1999 animated adaptation of The King and I. And if you know anything about that movie, I don't think it's that big of a deal. The movie itself is an awful movie. I don't even know why she would even want to watch that piece of garbage. I understand, if it was something like, Harry Potter or, I don't know, Stuart Little or some other movie that kids would have liked to watch at this time. But this piece of crap, you know what, Mom, why the hell did you get your kid that movie? If you wanted to get her some sort of adaptation of King and I, why didn't you get, the live action version that was made decades before? Not this piece of shit, but whatever.
Well, you're not having it!
You're not having it. Besides, that movie is terrible. I want you to watch a good movie, not a terrible one.
That's stupid! Get into bed!
Once again, if she behaved herself, the mom probably wouldn't mind. Although I'd still, object to her watching that movie. But if she behaved herself, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I don't think. But kid, it's The King and I. You're not missing much. That movie is terrible. Why don't you instead try to find, some other good movie? This is great. You realize that she could, find another extension cord and plug that stuff in. Besides, isn't it a tripping hazard to have all that stuff plugged into the hallway? I guess there aren't enough power outlets in the bedroom. Either that or the bedroom is taken up mostly by the bed. This is a relatively small house, it seems. Once again, if this was my family I was pulling that, I would have been sent to my dad's closet. And I would have cleaned up pretty quick. Why don't you just play it your damn self if you really want to watch The King and I? That movie... it's hard. And once again, Mom, if you started cranking out the discipline when the kids were really young and impressionable, you wouldn't have this problem. Yeah, that wouldn't have gone over well in my family if I pulled that as a kid.
Marianne's tantrums make it impossible for her sisters to sleep.
I really feel bad for them because they just want to sleep, but of course Marianne's going to be a little bitch, so...
They're tired and emotional.
Let's put your stop there. Yeah. Marianne.
Marianne, I feel like with these videos, I have to, ask people, come up with a name for the dictator of the house. So Marianne the blank, put it in the comment section. I want what suggestions do you guys have?
She's getting on my nerves too much. I just can't take it anymore.
Once again, Mom, do something about it. Don't just take it. Hand out the discipline proper. It seems like she, other than unplugging the TV, it seems like she did very little here.
What do you think Mum could
It's the King and I, kid. You're not missing much.
do that would make it better? She's beyond from Marianne than us two.
And you know what? Yeah, this is pretty sad to see in all these episodes in that, the bully of the household gets all the attention, but the actual, good kids, or mostly good kids, aren't getting the attention that they need, and that ultimately kind of has a negative impact on the relationship between the child and the parent. Once again, kid, it's just the King and I, the animated version. You can do without it. In fact, I think it'd be best if you've never watched it.
Marianne's screaming, she's lost control. Mum's screaming at her. They're fighting over the plugs.
It's a power struggle. Figuratively and literally. Figuratively because, they're all vying for, control and getting their way. And then literally because the power has been taken away from the TV.
What kind of a bedtime routine is this?
I'll tell you what kind of bedtime routine it is. It's chaos. Or it looks like you could probably find room to plug this in maybe. All right, that's it for that clip. I hope you guys enjoyed my commentary. I hope to have some more up soon, and I'll see you guys again soon.